What's up, guys? It's Techno Viking 23 coming to you today with some Destiny, and today we are on the moon being a dancing machine, and we are going to be talking about another rare gem, another rare weapon that I've found that I like using in the game and thought I might bring your attention to. Today we are actually talking about the painted Suros CGB-47. That is the auto rifle you see me holding in my hands right here. Got a pretty neat little paint job on it. I got this thing as a drop from a Crucible match, just a regular Crucible match, so I'm assuming it will drop in any type of Crucible activity you are doing, or even the Iron Banner, as a lot of the times those rare Crucible weapons will also drop from the Iron Banner. Now, this is an interesting auto rifle. It's actually of the class of the slower fire rate, higher impact auto rifles. Of course, you guys know all auto rifles were nerfed into the ground, basically, with the last weapon adjustment patch. But this is still actually pretty good. This is actually comparable to the Vanquisher VIII. It's actually got the same impact and same rate of fire as the Vanquisher VIII, and to me it's pretty much just a poor man's Vanquisher. It's pretty much the same kind of gun, but it's a rare, so obviously you're not going to be able to use it in a lot of those in-game activities. The attack rating is not that high, and I wouldn't be using this against too many level 30s or anything like that. But anyways, very well, decent handling auto rifle. I have really been having a lot of fun with it so far. I do enjoy using some of these rarer weapons when I go and mess around on patrols and things like that, just because you don't really need a whole lot of firepower, and it's kind of nice to be able to use some different weapons that look really, really good. And that's one of the baffling things about the weapon design in this game, is just so many of these rare weapons have these really great paint schemes, these really great paint jobs. But let's take a look more in depth at the painted Suros CGB. And real quick, just to show you guys, this is like what I'm talking about. Look at this. This is a scout rifle. I'll be doing a rare gems video on this pretty soon, but look at this scout rifle. I mean, this thing is just ridiculously awesome looking. That should be an exotic weapon. Honestly, a paint job on an exotic weapon. So, note to Bungie, make it happen. But anyways, you can see painted Suros CGB-47 requires level 20. It's a rare weapon, 242 maximum attack. A precise Suros auto rifle earned 3 glory in the Crucible. You can see there the base statistics. Very good rate of fire impact, range, stability, and pretty quick reload speed. Like I said, this weapon handles very well in general across the board. Just to compare it to a couple other fully leveled up auto rifles I have, you can see here versus the Vanquisher VIII, it actually has a little bit lower stability and a little bit lower reload speed, and the Vanquisher has a bigger magazine by just 1 bullet. The Vanquisher has a little bit better perks on it, because I got that from the vendor. Now, of course, this is a rare weapon that drops in the Crucible, so you're going to get random perks on it. There's no telling what you might get. We can even compare it to Hard Light, which you can see has much better impact and range and stability than my Hard Light currently equipped. But of course, Hard Light's got that 56 round magazine and that high rate of fire, which really can help up close. Now, just taking a look at the one that I got, I did get Red Dot OAS sight, which I've been using. I do not like the RORS-1 or the focus lens on this. Neither of those are all that great, even though they do give it a little bit more range. I got reactive reload. After a kill, you get damage bonus for a short time. This is a good PvP perk and really helps out, especially since auto rifles need all the help they can get in the Crucible. Now, this one has fitted stock, and it also has snapshot. You can see there without fitted stock, the stability is still pretty solid. You may get a bit more recoil, but overall, this is a very stable auto rifle, and it works very well. Like I said, in PvP, if you are an auto rifle fan, if you're already pretty good with the auto rifles, the only real drawback on this weapon is going to be the 20 round magazine. That is just a big hindrance. It does not allow you to take on a whole lot of foes at one time, especially if you miss a couple of shots. What I found happening to myself in PvP with this a lot, which you'll see in the video coming up, is I'd put a whole mag into a person or in an encounter, and it would I'd run dry and he'd still have a couple slivers of health left, and I'd either die or have to reload and finish him off, or somebody else would finish him off and I would only get the assist. So that is probably the biggest flaw in this weapon, and that's a big flaw of a lot of these auto rifles, is they just have these really small magazines. So if you could get this with Field Scout on it, that would be pretty good. But overall, it's like I said, a very solid weapon you can use to kind of mess around with on patrol. And also, if you're good with auto rifles, if you enjoy using the Vanquisher, you'll find this to be a pretty identical weapon in terms of performance in the Crucible. Now, when you go into PvP, you will get the same exact damage as the Vanquisher. You'll get 23 for a headshot and 19 damage on a body shot. But anyways, guys, we're going to jump into some PvP play here, and I'll let you take a look at how this weapon performs in the Crucible.
Bravo team. Only one path to victory, Guardians. Capture the zones. Destroy your enemies. Enemy captured Zone A. Zone C captured. Gained the lead. Enemy captured Zone B. Lost the lead. Zone B neutralized. You're in the lead. Enemy captured Zone B. You're falling behind. Gained the lead. Lost the lead. Zone B neutralized. Heavy ammo on the way. Zone C lost. You neutralized Zone A. Enemy captured Zone C. Heavy ammo available. Enemy captured Zone B. You captured Zone A. Zone B neutralized. Enemy captured Zone B. You're in the lead. Zone B neutralized. You captured Zone B. Zone A lost. Zone B lost. Heavy ammo inbound. Zone A lost. You captured Zone B. Heavy ammo available. Zone B lost. You
Alright guys, so there you have it. There is a look at the painted Suros CGB-47 in the Crucible. Admittedly not one of my better games, and I did get quite a few kills there with my super and my shotgun. Just Twilight Gap's not a great map for auto rifles in general. So that usually happens to me when I try to make these videos. I just get stuck with the worst maps possible for the weapon I am using. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I got to see enough of the weapon to, you know, decide if you'd want to try it out in PvP, and that's really all I'm trying to do here. Even if I play bad, I just want you guys to see kind of how the weapon works, because I'm admittedly not the greatest PvP player, and if I can use it, then so can you, definitely. Anyways, guys, if you hung around to the end of this, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys again next time.